All right, Dave Blaze, packed
Dude, you
show.
really, you should really get that checked out because if one didn't drop the way it should have, I
What are
don't
we
know.
talking about?
Get it checked out. We're live. Oh my goodness. Okay.
See, I never know how you're going to start this thing. All right. Oh, there. Okay. The world, I believe, or at least the United States, is still like in Maduro capture mode, and now all the other stuff is starting to come in with like saying that it's like, oh, we don't believe in that. Anyway,
I love it. I got to tell you, I think the and we'll talk about this in a few minutes, but I think the maneuvering around, like, well, who might be next, and the
did you,
Don-roe doctrine.
did you? Who was it? Was it Colombia? Was it the Colombian president that was like another guy daring him?
Yeah, listen, they're all like that. Yo, you come and get me. You come and get me. And then as soon as we show up, they're hiding. They're running into. They're diving into gopher holes in the ground.
I, I
These
maybe
people are
they,
the biggest
is
cowards
it
walking.
is it that they have to do that to save? Like, okay, Maduro, like he had his chance. I saw the video of him saying, "Come and get me, come and get me." But like, I thought that they were playing a game that they say, "Come and get me, come and get me," but it's like, not really. I'll negotiate. I'll stop this. It's
I got to tell you, I really think that it's part of
the
their personality and how they got to be the leaders of a country. They have that type of personality that is this giant bluff that they're fearless.
well, you would okay. Now that it happened to Maduro, you would think that it would be like, okay, well, I'm going to show bravado, but secretly I'm going to be like, all right, let's negotiate here.
Yeah,
But I mean, it's totally tough guy mode. Anyway,
yeah,
all
yeah.
right,
Well,
let's.
they should just be a little bit smarter because the guy in
Yeah.
Colombia, he's hanging by a thread right now.
All right. Well, all right. So let's go with the first topic for the day. Okay, Dave Blaze, what we have here. Oh my goodness. This is talking about what you always talked about, the chessboard and
Yep, there it is.
reassertion of American power. You
Right,
can read that there. All right.
right.
So not only us, but for the longest time, you had all of MAGA Nation talking about 5D chess and all this stuff. Um, it's coming to play. I mean, Trump has not even been in office now 1 year, and everything seems to be falling in place. No?
Let me ask you a question. Why does everybody in MAGA want to talk about 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D? Isn't chess in and of itself difficult enough?
Okay. Well,
You
but
know what I'm
okay,
saying?
but I know, but we have this, right? This has been very popular. The
Yes,
the canvas that
that's
we
one of
had,
our best. That
that's
is
one of the
one
best
of our
ones.
most popular. Yeah.
All right. So this has to be okay. This has to be all this stuff coming about has to be real. I mean, like you have Donald
Oh
Trump coming
yeah.
back in office, and we're not even like what, almost at a year. Everything seems to
Yep.
be in place.
Yep.
And with the new issue we talked about, so it begins. Remember we talked about that. All right.
Yeah.
Uh,
So it begins, and it wasn't but let's see,
2 months.
that
Yeah.
issue dropped on 12/23, and it wasn't but what, a week later that
Right.
we're into, and we're capturing Maduro.
Okay. So let me give you the timetable because I'm going to show you a video here in a second. Uh, Before all this happened, when everyone in Magaland is saying, "Oh, nothing's ever happening and there's no plan and all this stuff,"
Listen, let me stop you right there. That is not the great majority of Trump supporters. That's not who that is. The people that you're addressing, oh, nothing's happening, and it's the end. Those are, and we're gonna reframe this, Gene. We're rebranding the MAGA influence and network to now the Putin, Pinko, commie, propaganda network.
All right.
That's the new. That's their new branding, because
All right.
they're nothing but a bunch of commies.
All right.
Truly, that's all they are.
Look at this video here. This is the chess thing. We put this out 2 months ago. All right. Never been more perfect than right now. Watch the dates on this.
There is no plan to save the world or a 4D chess game being played.
Or you believe the U.S. is moving closer to striking Iranian nuclear facilities. Where's your mindset on that?
I can't say that, right? You don't seriously think I'm going to answer that question? Will you strike the Iranian nuclear component? And what time exactly, sir? Sir, would you strike it? Would you please inform us so we can be there and watch? I mean, you don't know that I'm going to even do it. You don't know. I may do it. I may not do it. I mean, nobody knows what I'm going to do. I can tell you.
The surprise attack on Iran started with deception. Then came stealth bombers, bunker buster bombs, and tomahawks launched by a submarine.
The U.S. military carried out massive precision strikes on the 3 key nuclear facilities in the Iranian regime.
Folks, the theme for issue 39 is "So It Begins."
Okay, that was 2 months ago. So we said this, and then Trump said, "So it begins." The magazine title came out like 2 months later, and then Trump is like, once again, and people forgot, Dave Blaze, people forgot what he did in Iran. Remember, he blew up their nuclear capabilities.
Yeah, because every time the administration does something like this and exerts American power in various parts of the world that directly affect the American people, right? Taking away Iran. Think about this. Now we learned that Hezbollah, the Lebanese terrorist organization funded by Iran, they're one of Iran's proxies. Hezbollah was in Venezuela. Imagine Iran gets a nuclear weapon. They're able to build one. Gives it to Hezbollah. Hezbollah somehow gets it into the United States and detonates it.
Right.
And Iran would say, it wasn't us. We didn't do anything. What did we do? We're over here with just Persians. We're over here as Persians. We didn't do anything. Right? That's
once again, it goes back to the Gang of Eight. Once again, the Gang of Eight is 8 members of Congress and Senate. They know the intelligence of the intelligence, right? By the way, they're not giving it to podcasters, but they meet with the Gang of Eight. And when they blew up that ship that they said was drugs, rather than, I'm not saying this is, but it could have been, rather than to get panicked, they said there was drugs in it. But if it was nuclear weapons that was going in there, we have to blow it up or whatever. I'm just saying. Right. Regardless of it, there's things going on, obviously, that people on X, Facebook that you don't know about.
Right. Okay. Right. And the people on X are getting their information from these podcasters who say, "Oh, I just got word that," and if true, this is the newest line. If true, this is big.
Right, I know it. We could make a whole list of it. Is like,
the latest
I
thing
heard
is
it.
Trey Gowdy may be in line to replace Pam Bondi. Me too. I may be in line to replace Pam Bondi. You might be in line to replace.
Watch the lies, but not a lie, because they're not lying. They honestly are not lying. It's like, no, it's if I said if I was asking questions.
If true, it's big. Well, it turned out not to be true. How did I know? What do I know?
All right, here's the next story right here. Okay, of course, now all the, I won't say the pushback, but the pushback is coming. Democrats label Trump's Venezuela operation an impeachable offense. And once again, Dave, this is the reminder once again why it's so important to vote in the midterms, because he will, whether it's impeachable or not. If they had control of the House and the Senate, he would be impeached, or at least the proceedings would be impeached. All of it. The boat issue, impeach everything. They want to
Right.
impeach him so bad, but it won't
This
happen.
is why the Putin Commie Network on X is working overtime to get you to be dissatisfied with the actions of the administration. Oh, nothing's happening. Oh, they can arrest Maduro, but they can't arrest these people over here and all of that.
Right.
First of all, understand something. In order to arrest somebody, you need actual evidence, right? Not nonsense that I'm doing my own research. People tell you online, okay? That's not real evidence in a courtroom. So you actually need evidence.
Do you want to arrest someone?
Then you can arrest someone.
Go to next time they have it. Go and make a citizen's arrest on one of the congressmen.
Yeah, that's right.
Seriously.
Go make a citizen's arrest of Nancy Pelosi.
All right. So here's a video correspondent.
When she calls the cops on your behind and you get locked up, maybe then you'll understand.
Yeah. All right. Here's the video here, and this is all of this is fancy dancy. Oh, I'm going to impeach you. Understand how the government works because of this guy right here. Here's a video.
Despite the claims by some of my colleagues, under the War Powers Act, there is no requirement for prior congressional approval or prior notification. And in fact, in this case, the intelligence was so sensitive, the conditions had to be perfect, there was no predetermination of when exactly it would occur. And if there had been prior notice, even assembling the Gang of Eight, for example, during the December holiday, it would have set off alerts and very likely might have been a leaked situation which could have caused great damage to our forces, our troops there.
So once again, that's the Gang of Eight comment there.
Yeah. Now, two things, Gene. Two things. Number one is, let's not forget, everyone, if we lose the midterms because you didn't vote, if we lose the midterms because you didn't vote, he's no longer speaker, and Hakeem Jeffries is now the speaker. All of the committees change in the House, and they will immediately gin back up the whole impeachment thing. Let's get them. Let's get them.
Okay. Let me, is it soliloquy or what's the other word? I want to monologue. Okay. Again, in Iowa, for a state office, they lost. The Republican lost. Now, again, every time anyone loses that's a Republican, it's always with this networker. Oh, they cheated. They did not cheat. They flat out lost because if all the people that voted for Trump would have voted for this guy in this district, he would have won. It's a matter of people not wanting to vote because, number one, they could be lazy. Number two, they think, oh, it doesn't matter because it's only a state election. Trump is not there. I'd rather go to Taco Bell and then do something else rather than vote. But that's what's happening. Just because, okay, at the very least, obviously Trump won in 2024. So maybe if there was anything wrong, that the government, Space Force monitored everything and led a fair election. But this whole thing that every time someone loses, it's fixed. It's designed to make a person not vote. That's it. And it's on our side. It's on the Republican side of it.
Yeah. Now, I want you to think about something.
All right.
People have this idea about the CIA. Oh, look, the CIA has the left doing this. The CIA has the left doing that. Do you think the CIA is only concerned with Democrats? You think they only work with Democrats? Right? So you have some of these Republicans that are in league with them as well. For example, Massey. Who the hell knows what Massey's doing? Massey's in league with Marjorie Taylor Greene, who has blown up her career.
Well, basically because now she's out of office. Every time they want the alt person, which the street cred is that
she's the new. Yeah. They want to be the new Romney. Remember Romney?
Right.
Every time they needed something negative said, they cornered that guy.
All right. Here's the next thing, and it's actually perfect because it talks about what I'm going to say here. All right, Dave Blaze, we're talking about, which thank you for putting it up there, the dispatch that we have. The dispatch is Monday through Friday, and then one of my shows is on there, the one that I do by myself, but it talks about the Don-roe doctrine, and we talked about that. And it's been big, and this is what's going on with our hemisphere, okay? So the big talk with that, the Don-roe doctrine, it's a buzzword now, but it looks like Trump's doing it. Basically, this is our playground. We're going to exert our dominance for the safety of America, which is a good thing, you would think.
What we don't want is we do not want these foreign nations meddling in our neighbors' affairs. That's basically what it is. So in Venezuela, you had Iran, China, Russia, God knows who, Cuba, God knows who else, all meddling in Venezuela. No, they got to go out.
And remember,
it's Panama. Don't forget Panama.
The same thing with the Cuban Missile Crisis with Kennedy, the great President Kennedy, because before that, they're like, whoa, this is Cuba. Like, people are swimming to America from Cuba, and they're going to have missiles there that could be aimed right there, and that was the whole thing about it. Okay, just so you know, if you've never seen it, you got to go to AmericanPulseTV.com. That's we're here on Facebook here, but this is where we put our other shows. A really quick clip of me there, 45 seconds. Here we go.
Basically, don't mess with this guy. We said it before. I said it before, even from many years ago. Many years ago. I said what America needs is someone for whatever it is. Whatever it is. You think that our president's crazy? Fine. You think that he's got a quick temper? Fine. You think that Trump is a crazy man, doesn't know what he's doing? Fine. But the thing is, when it comes to Donald Trump, the guy acts on what he does. And so this puts a fear into other countries. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't mess with him, because if they could take Maduro out of his own fortified palace.
All right. Once again, there you have it. This is what Donald Trump is doing. And because he was successful with Maduro, everyone's like, whoa, okay, guy's crazy, whatever. It doesn't matter.
And notice, what everyone has to really get in their minds is these other nations, whether it's Europe, the European bloc, whether it's England, whether it's Russia, whether it's China, whether it's India, whoever it is, they are not on our level. We're up here, they are here when it comes to military might, etc. Economy, money, resources. We're up here, they're here. Be proud to be an American and be in this nation. Right? This is why foreigners drag themselves across some of the worst terrain on earth to get to our border. You think they're doing that to get into China or Russia? No. Regardless of how many images you see on X. Oh, look at Russia. Look how nice Russia looks. Yeah. Okay. No one's killing themselves to get in there.
The other thing, which I think is a great dishonor to those brave soldiers that went there, is anyone saying, which I heard it, is like, oh, you're just watching a movie. Trump is actually secretly working with Maduro. So basically, these people risked their lives. It was a flawless execution. They built a building that looked like his. They blindfolded to learn how to go into his place, and then they extracted him. But they make it sound like, oh, no. That was all fake. They just went in there, and it's all for show. Our soldiers went there for show. What? So they did that, and they risked their lives for a show because they were shooting at him. Anyway, just got to say that.
They create an alternate reality for their followers. First of all, nobody dies in their reality, right? No one ever dies. They go into witness protection. Something else happened, whatever. They just disappeared. They wanted to get out of that life. Whatever it is, no one ever dies, right? I'll never forget. They got people that they're saying, "Oh, is still alive." That would be like 1,003 years old. I know I'm exaggerating there, but you get the point.
I know.
It's so bonkers.
I'm going to just say one that okay, when James Comey was indicted, someone says,
Right.
okay, he's already been executed at a Gitmo. He's a 2.0.
Yeah.
You realize the guy is 7 feet tall. So basically, they took a guy, found an actor that also happened to look like him and also happened to be 7 foot tall to
No, they
play
cloned
him.
them. Don't you know? Don't you know? At the secret facilities in the side of some of the magnetic mountain due north, they cloned him and then flew him down this. They did the same thing with Tom Brady. They had to. They had to find another woman that they could turn into a man and be able to accurately throw the football 80 yards.
All right.
Time and time again. I can't help it.
What I want to know, I know. I'm just
like,
wait. I just want.
This is the kind of conversations they have in mental asylums.
But if they did clone Tom Brady, he needs to be a jet, and then he'd be totally exposed.
That's right. That's
He'd be
right.
exposed.
That's right.
All right, all right. We got.
As soon as they open up the cocoon, they say, "Okay, Tom, here's your new uniform," and it's a Jets uniform. He says, "Close the cover back again."
All right, 2 more stories here. You're gonna love this one because we're talking AI. All right, here's a story from the Dispatch. If you haven't got your Dispatch, just go to georgemagazine.com. Get all these stories put there. AI chatbots trigger psychosis. Of course, there's a question mark. It's always a question mark. All right, people here.
Well, now you know, 2 years ago, we wrote about this in George Magazine.
I know. I'm laughing at the hologram. We'll get a Tom Brady hologram.
It's a big hologram. That's right. Everything's a hologram. Phil, you're a hologram. You didn't know it until I just told you now. I've changed your reality.
All right.
You are now a hologram.
I do want to show this because 2 years ago we already started talking about this.
That's right.
And you can read the article, but this was like 2 years. Oh, it's all. Hey, Dave. It looks like it says. Why is it a problem for many? Well, the old question mark. We threw in the old question mark in there. All right. So
asking questions. We're just asking questions.
You know what? Let's pass on that video. Is this boring? The video? Do you want to?
All right. Well, the bottom line is this.
Okay. This is a boring
video.
People
are conversing with their AI chatbots.
Right.
Whether they put them together on an app or whether it's Copilot on Windows or one of the other ones. Anyway, and they're getting it in their heads that these AIs are like super intelligence, almost godlike, and they're talking to them and conversing, telling them the most intimate details, and they don't understand that it's these
computer programs.
AIs are not. They're good, but all they are right now are autocompletes. They're very, very great autocompletes. That's what they are right now.
All right.
The next level, now here, Gene, the next level, and you'll hear this all over the place. Yes, we're going to make the AI more agentic. We need to come into the agentic. We're going into the agentic realm of AI now. Agentic, meaning setting up, you set up an agent within the artificial intelligence. An agent would be like your own little employee, right? That goes out and does.
That's a fake. That has to be a fake account. No one's that good looking at Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel.
He's fake. No,
Daniel's
all right.
Limbo. So listen.
Yes.
So,
all right.
So hold on a second. Let me
I'm doing comment. I'm doing comedy. People laughing.
Important.
All right.
So what's going to happen is corporations, governments are going to start using artificial intelligence agents, creating their own agents and so on. This becomes very problematic because don't forget, the AI really doesn't understand. If I put my hand on the stove and the stove is on, I'm going to burn my hand. The AI doesn't understand that until after the fact, right? So the AI could make decisions that are, detrimental to human life without recognizing that.
I'm still trying to figure it all out. All right, we got one more, Dave Blaze. We got one more. This is
you realize how important that was that I was saying?
I'm sure. I'm looking at this jokes.
Have to carry on an affair with co-pilot. I get that, but that's not the point. This is dangerous stuff, and it's gonna be a disaster. And then everyone's gonna go, we need a human in the loop. Watch.
All right. Listen, you're in that industry. All right, we got one more to do. The first bro. All right, Dave Blaze, the first bro here. Trump and
no, Tracy, it's not kind of like a man.
Tracy is.
That's great.
Oh man, where's my cough button? I need a cough button.
Daniel's
I know.
We're calling Daniel. We're naming Daniel the Mimbo.
I'm gonna use Daniel's photo to do fake accounts, and then say, "Hey, could you give me some money? I need some money." All right, we gotta do the. We gotta do the first bro. Let's just do the video, and we'll talk about it. All right, here we go.
Following the big public fallout, Trump and Musk were first seen together at Republican activist Charlie Kirk's funeral. From sitting together at the event to catching up with Buddy Trump, the internet exploded after witnessing the long-lost Musk-Trump camaraderie return.
President, everyone's saying that Charlie brought you and Elon back together. Is that true?
Well, Elon came over and said hello. No, it's nothing to do with that. So, I thought it was nice. He came over. Had a little conversation. We had a very good relationship, but it was nice that he came up.
Right, this is good. I love the stuff with Trump and Elon. It would be great to have everything back to normal.
You have to think that Elon Musk would be a complete lunatic, which he is not, to actually work against the president. Because the president and the executive branch control the contracts that he gets. Right? Now, he tried that once, where he went out and a lot of people thought it was all fake and everything. Well, he tried it once, and all of a sudden, his contracts were getting canceled. So he had to put his tail
in the perfect world
back to the White House.
The perfect world, Elon, the trifecta, the best bros, Elon, Dana White, and Trump. That's a good thing there.
Why is everyone so enamored with MMA?
I love MMA because you get okay. I'll explain it to you.
In the side of the head regularly?
That's the point. That's the point. Yes, because you finish work, it's Saturday, you want to watch some TV and you want to see someone get punched in the face that's not you and say, oh, man.
A boxing match with rules and gloves and stuff.
There are rules.
And so on.
Oh, there's no rules.
You put two guys in a ring and say, just you beat the other guy until he's half dead. That's it.
No, there is rules.
It is brutality. It's going back to the blood sports of the Roman Empire.
No.
Yes,
that's why it's so popular, Dave.
You better do some research and connect the dots on it.
Why every time that we become MMA? See, that's why. Because deep inside, we go back to our caveman days and we want to see a fight. Ooh, that's you.
I love seeing fights.
All right.
That's not the point. I love watching boxing because it's controlled. You got a ref there. You got 8 ounce gloves. They're padded. Okay, it's not like you're imagining somebody's going to have brain damage and die every time there's a fight.
Okay, just so you know, Dave Blaze was Golden Gloves champion.
Yes. So what? Are you connecting the dots? Like because I was a boxer, Oh, that's why.
No, I'm connected the dots. Because if you fought me, you could be all the boxer you world. I'd take your little pinky toe.
We're getting a call from Davy Jones.
Yeah, Gene, I heard that Dave's looking to start some kind of a boxing thing. That's why he's downing MMA.
It's unbelievable.
Was that Dave Jones? That was Dave Jones. No, I'm telling you, Dave, I'm just saying that the reason why you don't like it, because if you're a Golden Gloves boxer, right, and I'm going to do this, and I'll take your toe and bend it backwards and submit you through.
Daniel Armimbo, he understands MMA. It's pretty brutal. It's true.
I don't even think that's him. I don't think that's him.
Swords. Let them fight. Let them fight like gladiators with swords.
All right, guys, we gotta go. I gotta do some push-ups. All right, guys, thank you so much. We will see you tomorrow.
Yes, more tomfoolery tomorrow.
All right, thank you, guys. Thanks for checking us out. Don't forget to go to georgemagazine.com and sign up for the Dispatch. It's free. Get the emails and the news stories. And check us out Monday through Friday, 5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. You can check us out on Facebook and YouTube. We'll see you then.